to tell you about an incident which happened with me when I was 11 years old. That incident changed my life forever. I used to stay in a town adjacent to a dense forest. My house was on the outskirts of the town and very close to the forest. My school was in the heart of the town. There were two ways to go to my school. One was through the town, which was a long route, and the other was through the woods, which was a shortcut. There was a trail in the woods which people used for their morning walk, and also they took that same trail to get across to the other end of the town. Even during the day, though pleasant, it was a lonely walk across the woods. Since it used to be pitch dark at night, people used to avoid taking that route at night. Once, during the winters, I got to stay back in my school for preparing for our school's annual day. After finishing my final practice, I left for my home, and since it was already late, I chose to take the shortcut. I started walking towards the woods. During the winters, the days are shorter and the nights are longer, due to which it had already started getting dark, and my heart started throbbing as I got closer to the woods. By the time I entered the woods, it was already dark. The entire moment was really scary. The crickets were shouting loudly. I was hearing the sound of coyotes from a distance. I quickly got onto the trail leading to my house. As I was walking on the trail, the sound of dry leaves crackling under my shoes were making me nervous. The trail was covered by the dry leaves as it was winter season, and so the trail was hardly visible. It was my bad luck that it was half moon that night, and that was the only light in which I was able to see the trail. The occasional appearance of the fireflies kept me company along the path. I was walking on the trail by sheer judgment. I was in the middle of the woods, and suddenly I heard the sound of footsteps of someone at a distance. I got really scared at that time and stepped up my speed. As I stepped up my speed, the speed of the other footsteps got stepped up too. I shouted and asked,
"Who is this? Who is this? Anyone here?"
But there was no response. I could only hear some odd sounds coming out from there. I thought, I am spotted by a wild animal, and there is a chance that the animal might come to me and attack me. I was thinking of running, but then the trail was very difficult to trace in the dark, and I did not want to lose my way in that dark night. So I started walking as fast as I could. The sound of the other footsteps started coming closer and closer. My heart started pounding with fear. I kept on walking faster, though I was getting really breathless. At one moment, as I looked back, I saw a white figure, upright like some human form. I was completely scared. I had heard the ghost stories, but always believed that ghosts did not exist. But there I was, in the middle of the woods, in the dark, with this human-like figure in a white robe. For a moment I thought, I will never reach my home. I really did not know what to do at that point in time. I kept on asking,
"Is there anyone there? Is there anyone around? Can you hear me?"
But there was no response from other end, and except the odd sound and the sound of the footsteps. Suddenly, I slipped and I fell down. I was badly wounded. I thought that the white ghost is going to catch me. But then, I did not lose my courage. I somehow got up and kept on walking towards my home. Finally, I could see the lights at some distance. I was happy that soon I will be exiting the woods. At last, I came out of the woods and took the tar road which passed by my house. I could see my house at a distance. I immediately increased my speed and reached home. I was really afraid of the entire incident. I went into my bedroom and locked the door from inside. I made sure that all my windows are properly closed. I don't even remember when I went to sleep. Even in my dream, I could see that white ghost. Next morning, when I got up, I came into my living room and I was scared to see someone sitting on the sofa wearing the same white robe. Somehow, I gathered courage and went closer. I was surprised to see that the person in the white robe was Father Francis, who was a priest in the church near my home. Father Francis called me near him and he patted my back and said, "Well done, my child. Yesterday, you showed good courage and you fought your battle very well." I wondered how Father Francis knew about this incident, because I had not shared that incident with anyone yet. I asked Father Francis out of curiosity,
Father, how did you come to know about this incident?
"My child, yesterday I was the only one who was walking behind you. I knew you were scared, so I was trying to come close to you, but you were walking really fast. I even saw you had fallen down and you were badly wounded. So that's the reason I started coming to you faster to see you that time. But then you got up and vanished into the woods. I hope you're feeling better now." I was relieved when I came to know that there was no ghost following me that night. But then I asked him,
But Father, if you were the one following me, then why didn't you answer me when I was shouting in the woods?
Father said, "My child, I had a mouth infection and I had been to the town to see the dentist. The doctor had given me anesthesia around my jaw to subside my pain, due to which I was not really able to speak. My child, I'm so proud of you for the courage you showed yesterday. You were so brave, even after knowing that there was someone following you. I saw you were very scared, but you did not panic. You were alert and courageously kept on walking your path. Staying calm in the face of potential danger and being mindful is what everyone needs to do. And I'm glad at such a young age you showed that quality. It takes a lot of courage and a very sharp mind to do such a thing." That night really changed my life as I learned an important lesson of facing my own fears, a lesson which was really helpful for rest of my life. I hope my story inspires you too.